Hello. We'll go with one more example for your FCFS and your SGF. Okay. In your last problem, we are discussed. Okay. There was no a particular column called as arrival time. We just discussed. Consider the following process that has arrived at time 0. But one more case, the problem they'll ask. They'll give arrival time. Each process when it has arrived into your ready queue, they'll give arrival time. So whenever they give arrival time, the calculation of your waiting time and your turnaround time will be different. The calculation of your waiting time and turnaround time will be different. So first I'll go with your FCFS. Totally your FCFS, whatever it is there, it is what here? Non-preemptive itself. It is what? Non-preemptive itself. So I said I'll go with that. So first and foremost thing I'll write FCFS. You need to write what? Gantt chart. Right. How many processes there? 4 processes are there. Okay. It starts with 0 second. Which process came at 0 second? Process P1. As non-preemptive, it's going to execute the complete time. It needs how many seconds here? 8 seconds. Done. P2 will arrive into a queue at what second? 1 queue. But already we are completed with what? 8 seconds. No problem. So P2 will take how many seconds here? 4. Okay, FCFS is not a problem. You go straight away. Next, P3 process. It needs how many seconds here? 19 came at 2 seconds, but already completed with 12. No problem. It can execute. So 9 plus 12 will become what? 21. Next, P4 will come at 3 seconds, but already 21 done. Not a problem. So 21 plus 5 is how much? 26. So you can just verify. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. 21 plus 5 is how much here? 26. Don't get confused. Burst time you check properly. And one more thing. Shortcut expansion. 80 is nothing but arrival time. 80 is nothing but what? Arrival time. BT is nothing but burst time. And I'll take 2 more things called as completion time, turnaround time and waiting time. Okay, that column is not there in your syllabus. To make easily calculate your average waiting time and turnaround time, I'll take those values. I'll explain. So before proceeding, I'll use some more columns. This is not mandatory that you need to write in an exam. You can write it separately. Okay, so I'll just take something called as completion time. First I'll take turnaround time. And then I'll take one more thing called as waiting time. So in a previous video we have discussed how to calculate waiting time and turnaround time for each process. So here the completion time, whatever it is there towards right. So P1 totally where how much time it took for completion? 8 seconds. That's what P1 total completion time is what? 8 seconds. P2 total completion time is how much? Towards right, whatever it is there, 12 seconds. P3 it took how many seconds? 21 seconds. P4 26 seconds. Okay. So here what happens is I can calculate the waiting time is 0, but I should also subtract with what? I should subtract with when it has arrived into your queue, ready queue. I need to subtract with what? Arrival time. So for that I'll take some formulas. Turnaround time. How to calculate turnaround time is nothing but you can see here CT minus AT, completion time minus arrival time. So turnaround time how I can calculate is completion time minus arrival time. See, completion time minus arrival time. That I'll get what? Turnaround time for each process. See, completion time minus arrival time. 8 minus 0 is how much? 8. 12 minus 1 is what? 11. 21 minus 2 is how much? 19. 26 minus 3 is how much? 23. So in other words, what I can say is P1 wait time is what? 0. But when it arrives into ready queue, 0 seconds. So 0 minus 0. Okay, that I'll get. That is your waiting queue. So how I can calculate your waiting time is simple thing. Turnaround time minus the burst time. Turnaround time what here? Burst time. So 8 minus 8, 0. P2 11 minus 4. How much you'll get is 7. Okay, 19 minus 9 is how much? 10. 23 minus 5 is how much here? 18. So 0. P1, see, 0. So 0 minus 0, you will get 0. P2, how much time it has waited? 8 seconds. But it came into queue after how many seconds? 1 second. So 8 minus 1 is what? 7. That's what I use formula. That's it. P3, 12 seconds. But when it came into queue after 2 seconds, so 12 minus 2 is what? 10. That's what I use formula. P4, 21 seconds, but came into queue after how many seconds here? 3. So 21 minus 3 is how much here? 18. That's it. So hope you understood. That also turnaround time, how we used to calculate is towards right, 8. So 8, but when it came into queue, 0. So 8 minus 0 is what? 8. That is your turnaround time. P2, total time how much it required is 12. But when it came into queue is, that didn't get 1. So 12 minus 1 is 11, turnaround time. P3, turnaround time is what? You used to get normal way, 21. 21 minus 2, 19. So just I am using the formulas, that's it. So these 3 columns, whatever it is there, I have taken for easier way to calculate. We can write it separately. Okay. Hope you are clear with this. Now, average waiting time. So P1 plus, P2 plus, P3 plus, P4 divided by what? Total number of process. Waiting time. See here it is, waiting time. That is what you can say, 0 plus, 7 plus, 10 plus, 18 divided by 4. How much I'll get? I'll just see. I'll get 35. 35 divided by 4 is 8.75. Average waiting time will become what? 8.75 milliseconds. Now average turnaround time. You can just see in this column. So P1 8, P2 is 11, P3 is 19, P4 is 23. Divide by 4. If you add all these things, you will get 61. 61 divided by 4, you are going to get 15.25. 15.25. So average turnaround time will become what? 15.25 milliseconds. So average turnaround time is 15.25. Waiting time is what? 18.75. So this what we have discussed is FCFS, and it is non-preemptive only. It is what? Non-preemptive. So you need to know how to calculate waiting time and turnaround time whenever they give what? Arrival time. So just make sure that you need to know as a shortcut AT arrival time, BT bus time, CT is nothing but completion time. TAT turnaround time, how to calculate completion time minus arrival time. WT is nothing but waiting time. How do I calculate turnaround time minus burst time? So AWT, I will take shortcut average waiting time, ATT average turnaround time. So for same table we will discuss SJF. For same table we will calculate with you SJF, and first I will go with non-preemptive itself. I will go with what? Non-preemptive. I will just solve it very fast. Okay. PGM manner. Okay. Which is having shortest time here? Which is having shortest time? P2, but it arrives into queue only after how many seconds here? 1 second. So whenever they give arrival time, keep in mind you need to execute the particular process whichever arrival time is 0. Hope you understood. Whenever arrival time is given, even though if I am going with your SJF, P2 is having only 4 seconds, but it arrives into ready queue only after how much? 4 seconds. But the Jan chat, whatever it is there, it has to start with what? 0 seconds. So P2 is having 4. But it arrived ready queue after how many seconds? 1. So I can't execute your P2 first. So what I do? I'll execute your P1. Whichever arrival time is 0, I should execute that itself. As I am going with non-preemptive, until total time completion, it is not going to preempt to what? The other process. Non-preemptive. That's why which process arrive at Q0? Your P1. So how many seconds it takes? 8 seconds. Done. Next. Which is having shortest time? After this, I'll just go with shortest time. P2. How many? What is the seconds it has? 4. But when it comes into queue, 1 second. But already completed with 8. Not a problem. P2 can execute. It takes how much time here? 4 seconds. So 8 plus 4 is how much? 12. Done. P1 and P2 executed. And next, among P3 and P4, which is having shortest time? See, P3 is having 9, P4 is having 5. Which is having shortest time? P4. So P4 has to execute first. So how many seconds here? 5 seconds. So 12 plus 5 is how much? 17. Done. Left out with what? P3 process. So 17 plus 9 is how much here? 26. 17 plus 9 is how much? 26. That's it. So that should match at the end, whatever I have. Hope you understood. So this is your SJF. Now completion time. P1 completion time is how much? Towards right. 8. P2 here it is there. Completion time is how much? Towards right. It is 12. P3, just see where the process is there. It may not come in the same order. Here, P3 is how much? 26. P4 is how much? 17. Hope you are clear. If you know this, easy to calculate turnaround time. Turnaround time is what? Completion time minus arrival time. 8 minus 0 is 8. 12 minus 1 is 11 P2. 26 minus 2 is how much? 24. 17 minus 3 is how much? 14. This is your turnaround time. Waiting time. Turnaround time minus burst time. So 8 minus 8 is 0. 11 minus 4 is 7. 24 minus 9 is 15. Okay. 14 minus 5 is how much? 9. 14 minus 5 is 9. So now, easy for calculation. Average waiting time. That is P1 is how much here? I'll just write straight away. 0 plus 7 plus 15 plus 9 divided by 4. How much I'll get? And turnaround time. Average turnaround time. Here it is there. 8 plus 11 plus 24 plus 14 divided by 4. Whatever you get. Okay, that many millisecond. Average turnaround time. Okay. And average waiting time, that many milliseconds. Let me calculate how much I'll get. If I add 31, I'll get 31 divided by 4, 7.75 milliseconds average waiting time. If I add turnaround time, 57, I'll get 57 divided by 4 is 14.25 milliseconds. So this is your SGF non-preemptive. Okay. Next, I'll go with SGF preemptive.